Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to be running some Cubed and Dangerous, and my friends, a big announcement with this game here. This is the full version, right? The full release. It happened on August 1st. I'm getting to it just a little bit late, but we're running the full version here. You can find the game on Steam for yourself, of course. Check it out. Shout out to Ace High Arcade and team. You fine folks are awesome to work with, and I really hope that the launch is going well. So let's pop on into a new campaign here, my friends. And it looks like we have a few other options when compared to our last run, right? Where we just had the Gunslinger. Well, now we have the Brawler, and of course, the Everything Zen Master. Now, we had some success with the Zen Master for sure, and I really love the Bush reference, right? So let's go with the Everything Zen Master again. Let's rock and roll, obviously, so we got some metagame stuff that we're kind of working toward. The destruction of enemies, right? So that's a big thing, and we'll obviously focus on destroying decorations as well. Looking to complete Act 2, and then there's also an Act 3 if we can get that far. Let's go. Everything Zen. Alright, so it looks like we have 3 paths here. So let's see, what do we have right out the gates? And obviously I'm going to scout and choose the best path for the equipment that is available here. So a quiet town here, I mean, that's decent. I'm not seeing any legendaries, so I think we're going to have to resort to which path has the most epics. And it looks like the leftmost path does, although we don't get the quiet town, which is an opportunity to get a legendary. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of just like epic perks here. The leftmost path definitely has the gear, so let's go with the leftmost path here. Search and destroy. Let's go. Let's pop into the inventory quick. So we got 2 pistols. Yeah. All right, let's go. Search and destroy. All right, so we need to defeat 60 enemies, of course, and by destroying decorations, it's things like barrels and crates and things of the like. There's other environmental things that can be destroyed. But yeah, full release version of the game right here, and I mean, it looks and feels great, for sure. So huge props to Ace High Arcade team, for sure. And huge props to you as well, the viewer. I really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the content here on the channel, right? You can become a subscriber and help support a small but growing channel. Would really appreciate having you in the community. If you like Cubed and Dangerous and you want to see more of it, then please do let me know in the comments section. We'd love to hear your opinions and thoughts on the game. And just thank you so much for your viewership. I really do appreciate it. You could be watching a million other channels, but you chose to spend some time here, and that is astounding to me. And I really appreciate it, so thank you. So let's just keep rocking and rolling here. We just got to defeat some enemies, of course. We got, looks like our mini turret kit. And those have been upgraded a little bit from the demo version for sure. They seem to be more effective, so let's see what they can do for us here. Oh yeah, a nice volley of fire and damage for sure. Very nice. All right. Definitely need a weapon upgrade for sure. I mean, the pistols are okay, admittedly, but I need something with a little more DPS for sure. So let's get the last amount of loot here. And then let's get out of here in one piece. What do you say? So here's the gates. Get a little bit of bonus loot, you bet. Turrets, go get them. And let's get out of here. All right, level complete. We do gain just a bit of gold here. Combo 24. Well, we're going to shatter that, hopefully, in the next few maps here. So what do we have for loot? We have the bandana and we have a epic perk. So the epic perk, let's see what it reveals to us. Single-minded, we have improved vitality and munitions. Let's see. So how are we planning to build our kit here? I mean, plus 40% damage while fully shielded is nice. Plus 10% max health and max shield. I think I'll go with that one. Survivability is real nice. Bandana, plus 5 shield and weapons firing 12% faster. It's the same thing, so we can sell it. Let's check the shop and see what we have available to us. So, Champion's Belt. Larger area knockback. Got the Bandolier, so this is weapon piercing, which is pretty nice. Solar panels. Perks are available in the shop now. Interesting. I like that addition. I think it makes a lot of sense. What do we have for our belt? So plus 20 health is what our current belt is doing. The bandolier gives us larger clips, piercing, and some modifiers. For 894 though, I think I'm good. Let's just save our cash for now. We can always choose to make that purchase later. So in this we do have 2 rare weapons, so this will be a good opportunity, of course, to get maybe a new weapon combo here. So let's collect every item and get to the exit before the timer expires. Let's go. Don't want to hang around. See what happens when that bar on the right, the escalation bar, fills up. Scary stuff happens, my friends. But yeah, this game definitely feels great. It feels just more and more smooth whenever I play it. So some good, solid work has been done, and alright, so let's get out of here. We got a minute to go. But some good, solid work has been done through the demo and pre-release phase up into the full release. Good stuff with Cubed and Dangerous here. It's definitely an action-packed looter-shooter, my friends, and if that's your style of game, I would highly encourage you to check this one out. Throw down some turret cover. And let's get out of here in one piece, but let's collect some loot here quick. Alright, getting out of there alive. Looking good. Current gold and the interest. Let's see what we have. We should have 2 rare weapons here. So we get the burst railgun and gun drones, okay? Plus a rare perk. So what do we have? Got to go fast. We have linear accelerator and investor relations. I like investor relations here, especially early on. The burst railgun, I believe, is just objectively better than our just base pistol, right? So let's go ahead and throw that on. Inflicts a 6% burn. Interesting. Must be a very hot railgun for sure. Then gun drones or turret kits. Let's try out the gun drones for sure. All right, back to the map. Well, I suppose we can sell this. Turret kits. I think I'll just hold on to that for now. But we have an epic piece of gear here, which is very nice. We have a search and destroy mission. So let's go. Burst railgun. Let's see what it does for us here. Okay. So it's kind of spastic. I do like that. I think it's going to be an effective weapon for us. Let's destroy some decorations. As if a fallen log is an adequate decoration, right? Yeah, the burst railgun, certainly a much more effective weapon. But it's most fun to simply just spam the left and right mouse button for sure. Let's get our gun drones out, see what they can do for us. A little covery fire. Absolutely. Alright, let's head on back this way. We have another about 25 enemies to destroy. And I do like that little energy bar, right? Shows you where your energy regen is. I think that's a nice little quality of life touch as well. Sometimes you're not even aware that you're out of energy, right? And a weapon like the gun drone does, you know, use energy to determine the length of time the gun drones will give you support, right? So I think it makes a lot of sense. So here we go. You see it slowly ticking down there, but the gun drones are doing some work. All right, looking good. Looking good. All right, so we got the loot up there. I have met my kill requirement. Let's get this crate right here. Let's get the loot and let's get out of here in one piece, hopefully. All right, looking good. No health damage has been sustained. And we got the glowing blue guy right there. So those guys drop a little extra loot, including some bonus gold, which is great. We'll certainly take that. And we're getting a bit harassed here, but still get out of there in one piece. Get some of that extra interest, right? Investor relations. Very nice. All right, what do we have? We have the bandolier. We have a gyro stabilizer, heavy armored boots, and perks. Okay, so a common perk here. What does it show? Clips larger, +4 shield, +10% tougher armor. Let's see. I'll go with the larger clip for sure. And what do we have for a new belt here? Probably have our future belt. So weapons pierce +1, clips 20% larger. Goes pretty good with what we're going with here. And we have the gyro stabilizer. Gives us energy, accuracy, knockback resistance, more accuracy, and more crit chance. I'm going to go with the bandolier for now. I think we can hold on to the gyro stabilizer. And I think I do like the gun drones over the turret kit. For the boots, though, let's see. Plus 320 armor and 20% tougher armor. My goodness. Yeah, I don't think there's much of a selection there. Do we like the solar panels? Energy, recharge, and shield. It does go with our gun drone strangely well. Now, is it worth that? I think we can just kind of stand where we're at right now. We do have a elite and powerful enemy coming up. Mini boss fight. And it looks like we have a rare perk available to us upon victory. So let's go. Looks like we had a little glitch there. It's definitely my system. This game's running smoothly. I definitely need a system upgrade for sure. But as we all know, computers can be expensive, can't they? Alright, so let's get the old Chuck twins here for sure. Alright, get the gun drones out there. Do some work, gun drones. Let's go. Keep them off me. Alright, so the Chuck twins, of course, throw boulders at you. We just gotta dance with them just a little bit. I do get a health pack there. I do take some health damage there as well. The boulders are for real. Doing some real damage. Wow, we got just boost jump there. The physics system. It is in place. It is prevalent. It's pretty obvious in that one. And looks like we get enough health packs to fully restore our health, which is great. Let's take out this guy that's flashing blue. Get a little extra gold. And let's see. Is there any other blue guys? Or maybe there's some gold. Let me just search around here real quick. Certainly use the gold, especially in the early game here. Not really seeing anything. Alright, let's get out of here. I like that burst railgun. Decent early game item for sure. Alright, so what do we have for the loot in this one? We have a steel belt, extendo mag, and several perks. So let's start with the perks. Energy, knockback resistance, plus 12 health. Taking that one for sure. We have plus 12 health again. Yep, let's do that. And then we have escalation time plus 10%. Plus 10% to wall damage. How about that? Take that for sure. A steel belt plus 200 armor just straight up. We'll sell that. I don't know about the gyro stabilizer yet. But we do have a lot of gold. So I think I will rock the solar panels here. So let's make that purchase. It's going to help our energy recharge faster, which will get our gun drones on the field. As far as the purchase goes, I think that is the good one to make. So we have one stage before the boss fight here. We will get an epic weapon, which is a good opportunity for us for sure. We have the extendo mag, which will last 2 levels, so I say we use this right now. We'll get the benefit in the boss fight. That's what's most important. Alright, so we gotta find the loot in this one. And then get out of here in one piece. Okay, so we got the little box mimics. They definitely snuck up on me in that one, for sure. Gotta watch out for these red guys here. Basically, what I've learned in this game is red is the color of danger for sure. There's the grenade launcher guys. They are red. And then there's those blaster dudes that are also red. Lots of strong enemies. Alright, so we do have the escalation bar. It's starting to fill up just a little bit. We've got to be more conscious of that for sure. But I don't want to leave loot on the field. because that could be the epic weapon that we're looking for. So let's go ahead and open the door. Let's secure the loot and let's get out of here. All right, here's the loot. All right, now we have a minute. Let's go. Let's blast our way through the enemies. Let's go. Got a big guy. Here's a blue guy. Drops some gold. Drops a health pack. Very nice. Becomes more of a scarce thing as the game goes on. That's for sure. Alright, let's take the long way home. Looks like we have some loot over here quick too. Let's get it and let's get out of here. In the nick of time. Very nice. Okay, Extendo Mag, one more level. That's into the boss fight, of course. That was intentional. And what do we have for collected loot? So we have a driver pistol. We have missile drones. 3-star. That seems pretty promising. Fruit punch, because who doesn't like a Hawaiian punch, right? Electric field. Couple of perks. Alright, let's see what we have for the perks first and foremost. Incendiary rounds. Your hits inflict a 2% burn. That's a new one. I like that. Linear accelerator, faster projectiles, and longer range. And longer range, too. Yeah, let's go with that. Tougher armor, knockback, energy recharge. Let's go with tougher armor for sure. So missile drones. Really curious about this one. So base crit chance, projectiles move faster, and crit multiplier. Yeah, for sure. Gyro stabilizer, driver pistol, just objectively better than the pistol that we have. Plus it has a little bit of pierce, which goes with, our burst railgun here. Alright, so the epic was indeed another tactical weapon, but that's good. Tactical weapons can be very useful. Alright, so Fruit Punch, plus 10% to all damage, plus 50% knockback in the last 2 levels. Let's gear up for the boss fight. Is there anything we like here? Emergency Forge. I don't think we really have anything worth forging. That's kind of the problem we're running into here. But let's go. We got large and in charge. A whole bunch of loot to be had here. We just got to get it. So the driver pistol. So we did get... Well, we got a milestone. We're at 150. Thought we were at 200. But the driver pistol... I'm liking it. Shoots fast. Seems like it has a lot of ammunition. Very good. So let's go missile drones away. We have the excavator. Spent too much time in the sandbox. Okay, so it looks like the bosses have been mixed up a little bit too. Alright, let's see what you got, excavator. Looks like it's a one-on-one fight here. Okay. Usually you're swarmed by a bunch of... Okay, so looks like they did spawn in. Interesting. I like that change. Go missile drones. Get them. Okay, let's just keep our distance. This guy seems a little intense, for sure. So I see, it looks like instead of the enemies continuously spawning in, you get like a spawn of them, and then the excavator goes underground, right? And then if you defeat those enemies, you do get the one-on-one opportunity with the boss. I like that. It feels a little less chaotic, for sure. The excavator is going to fall here, though, and he drops a ton of loot. We like loot here on this channel, my friends. So let's collect it all. Is there anything else? Sometimes there's like gold stashed off on the side. And of course, these guys that drop gold right there, 158. That's a good get. I do like the addition of the enemies that, can carry gold on them and health packs, right? That's great. All right, let's go. Act 1 complete. So now we're really starting to benefit from our interest, aren't we? And more importantly and more excitedly, let's see what we have for loot in this particular one, and then we'll take a look at Act 2. So we have the Magnum, Tricorn Lightning Rod, that's a new hat for sure, Baseball Cap, Silver Shotgun, Potion of Charisma, and 3 perks. Okay, so the Magnum. I've used the Magnum before. Excited to throw that on. Alright, so we have fast hands, shorter clip reload. Clips are larger. Let's go with Scavenger. There. Tougher armor, shield, health. Let's go with the health. Weapons have 15% larger area. So energy, recharge. And then shock for 10 damage when hits. So that's when hit. Let's go with danger close. I like that. Alright, so we do have a few options here. Let's check the shop. Looks like the shop has refreshed as well. Got the gold leaf armor. Okay, so this is going to help you just gain extra interest. I kind of like that as well. Even more so than the solar panels that we're rocking. I think before we make any purchases, let's go ahead and check the map. So we do have a legendary piece of gear here off to the left. Plus a quiet town as well. Looks like we have... That's a boss that I'm not aware of. It looks like he has a railgun. That's awesome. I like that they've added new bosses. Lots of good work has been done on this game, my friends. Okay, so the only legendaries off to the left. So we're going to be off to the left here. We do have a quiet town right before the boss fight. That's very nice. In the quiet towns, you can obviously upgrade your gear. But there's also an opportunity to buy legendaries as well. So I think this is where maybe we invest in the gold leaf armor. So we can just get some good interest, right? So let's get the gold leaf armor, for sure. Let's sell the solar panels. Heal +5 each level. I mean, that's useful. So that's going to help us cash in on more interest. Solar panels will sell for 161. We'll get a little bit of that back, right? Okay, very nice. Lightning rod. Let's see what this does. Knockback resistance, max energy, you're moving faster, and plus 220 armor as well. Yes, absolutely. Now, I don't really recommend wearing a lightning rod on your head, but we're going to do it here in this one, for sure. Everything Zen Master. Let's go. And we have the Magnum here. So the Magnum has 6 ammo, does really, really good damage. I like that. I think taking off the burst railgun is a mistake. So let's put the Magnum on for the driver pistol. We have the silver shotgun. Do I like shotguns? I'm going to sell the tricorn. Let's go with this. Magnum burst railgun. Anything else in the shop? Fur boots. Health and energy recharge plus 3 random modifiers. I think we're good. Potion of charisma. Purchases are cheaper and sales are more lucrative. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that before we get to the quiet town. For sure. I will use that the level before. We can stock everything. We can sell it. So we go into the quiet town with a whole bunch of money. That's a nice little touch there with the lightning coming down on the lightning rod. I like it. All right, so let's stick left. Magnum just shreds those snowmen, I tell ya. The snowmen will remember the day they saw the Magnum. All right, let's get some loot here. We're going to be taking extra trap damage in this one. So you got to pay attention to the modifiers in effect in the top left corner of the screen. Admittedly, that's something I haven't always been super keen on, super aware of, right? Well, they make a huge difference. All right, let's get the missile drones away. Let's make our way across the water here. All right, so there is an escalation bar in effect. So we're going to have to move just a bit quicker. I tend to take my time on some of these levels, and it works against me. So let's move a little quicker, especially with this particular mission type. All right, so we got the goods. The escalation bar is about halfway, so we're still doing pretty good. Plus 25% faster escalation. That's why it's moving so fast. Got it. Okay, let's go. All Alright, so we're getting really good interest now. See what we have for our rewards here. So, hard hat, studded light armor, wizard hat, bandana, and perk. Clip reload, knockback resistance, energy recharge. Let's go clip reload. Hard hat is pretty good. I mean, it gives you a lot of armor, but I like the lightning rod. I like the moving faster, max energy. You pair that up with your missile drones, right? Studded light armor. Okay, let's just save all of this. Let's not make any transactions. We're gonna use our potion of charisma. And here is our legendary item. So let's go. Search and destroy. Need to destroy 80 enemies and collect 4 pieces of loot. So let's go. Looks like we have kind of a more of a linear level with these little pockets of enemies. Alright, so we get this one. Hitting the old button here. Let's open up the door and continue on. Alright, missile drones doing some good work for us there. We did take a little bit of health damage. That's alright. I didn't want to get stuck in a spot where I'm stuck on those spikes. Okay, so we got... It's 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, so we got a bridge. And in general, right, the enemies tend to just bombard you at the bridge, right? They're always waiting for you, it kind of feels like. Definitely a scary proposition with more advanced enemies for sure. But this one is not a big deal. We're out of here. Let's see what legendary piece of gear that we get. Let's go. This is exciting stuff. This is what we like to see. Drum roll, please. Let's go. Sprinter shoes. We have the Portal Harvester, Name Maker, and a perk. Okay, so we do get legendary armor here. Of course, we're kind of in on our gold leaf armor, getting us that cash money, but the Portal Harvester is a really good piece of armor, so I'm excited about that for sure. So we're getting crit chance. We're getting plus 22% max health. We're getting armor, and we're healing plus 27 each level. Yeah, that's just tremendous. And plus, we do have a legendary piece of gear that we can focus our upgrades on as well. So, see you later. Well, we won't be selling the gold leaf armor just yet. Name Maker. So, crit chance. Health, you are 11% bigger and plus 22% to all damage. Yes. Anything that just flat increases your damage is super nice. 96 armor and you're moving faster. I think I like the tankiness our heavy armored boots gives us. Alright, looking good, feeling good. Let's see here. So we have Smash and Grab. We have Elite and Powerful. So I'll be using our Potion of Charisma on this node here. Let's go with the Smash and Grab. So this, of course, means we have to collect the loot, and then we have to get out in one piece. So let's go. Escalation bar in effect. Wow, not hitting the broadside of the barn with the Magnum, I'll tell you. Just mag dumped and missed every single shot. Alright, so we got some doors here. Let's get through the doors. Take that for sure. Definitely have to move with a little more haste. Gotta watch out for the homing laser guys. Those red guys are terrifying. Apparently explosive barrels hurt you. Who'd have thought? Of course they do. But you can really see that physics system at work. And the explosive barrel is a good way to sort of test the physics into the game, right? Okay, the escalation bar gets a big increase there. We got to get out of here. I don't want my run snuffed out by the spiky green guys with railguns. Alright, a few more complimentary pieces of loot and let's destroy some decorations. And let's get out of here. Alright, starting to get a nice supply of gold. 7,500 now. We have a railgun. We have a bullet bender. Okay, what is that? That's a tactical weapon. I'm very interested in this. Like Matrix stuff, right? Alright, so for our epic perk here, 10% max health, 15% tougher armor. That's very good. Plus 50% damage while under 50% health, and then 10% max health and max shield. I'll go with combat conditioning. Hard to turn that one down. Alright, what else do we have? So, we got a driver pistol. Pierces one enemy. I mean, it's got 20 ammo. I'm going to try rocking that over the Magnum, just for now. Either that or we could go railgun, burst railgun. The railgun does good damage. It's got 6 ammo. Let's try the driver pistol. It does pierce through 2 enemies, right? How about the bullet bender, though? What's this? Costs negative 19% energy plus 40% bend. So I wonder what this is. I mean, we got to rock it. We got to try it out, for sure. I've never seen that before. It must be new to the game. Love that there's new content added to the game. Absolutely. All right, so we have an elite and powerful mini-boss with an epic piece of gear on the line and 2 rare weapons. Alright, so let me try out this bullet bender. What does it do? Does it give you like... Does it let you like lock on? Yeah. It kind of seems like that. Like it's an aim assist kind of, I think, is what it feels like to me. Okay. I think I like that. Well, we're going to see how effective it is, I suppose. All right, we got Big Green here. Big Green, of course, is all about poison, right? He gets up on you. I believe he spawns enemies. But he's just kind of hanging back. He's playing us passive. I'll take advantage of that with my long-range weapons. Yeah, it feels like the bullet bender is like a targeting device for you. Great source of iron. We got an achievement completed here. Very nice. So let's get all of the loot first and foremost. And then let's check the outskirts for some gold. And maybe some random loot too. Grenade guys. Gotta watch out for them. Alright, so there is a decoration to take out. Snowmen. Rip snowman. Alright, we're looking good. Let's get on out of here. Boom. Oh, I left that on the field. Darn. Alright, let's see what we have for our loot. So we have a 3-star name maker. That could be good, and another bullet bender. Alright. You definitely had me interested. Energy recharge, knockback resistance. Let's go shield recovery with that. A shorter clip reload. Purchases 5% cheaper. Plus 10% tougher armor. How about cheaper purchases? I like that. Assault rifle. Fires 23% faster. Bullet bender. Cost negative 21% energy. Charges 36% faster. I think the plus 40% bend seems like the right choice. How about the name maker? So this is just 1 star. We got a 3-star one here. 9 energy, higher accuracy, plus 59% to crit chance, 32% health, 16% bigger, plus 32% to all damage. Wow. Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredible. We'll definitely be rocking that. We've got a nice little store of items here that we can certainly sell. Now, how about the driver pistol and the burst railgun? Are we digging that? I think so, for now, at least. Looking good, feeling healthy as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop our potion of charisma. So let's use it. Let's go ahead and sell all of this stuff. Do we like the Magnum? I think if it had a few upgrades... Basically, I'm kind of going all in on... I'm kind of going all in on the small town. Let's sell all this stuff. Alright, so we're loaded now. We're going to get a lot of interest after this fight here if we can come out a lot. Plus 25% enemy damage. Got to be careful, of course. Search and destroy. Let's go. An epic and a few rares on the field. So destroy 100 enemies and collect 5 objectives. Let's go. Let's throw on our bullet bender here. Seems like our energy is like regenerating fast enough with the energy decay that our bullet bender just stays on. Is that what's going on here? And if the dev team is tuning into this, let me know if the bullet bender is like some kind of aim assist. It kind of appears that way. So it looks like I have to hit a switch. Yeah, the switch is right here. Who'd have thought? Feels like some kind of aim assist and we're just able to keep it on because the energy regen that we have is better than the energy decay of the bullet bender. Alright, looks like we have a new trap here, a little spiky log. That's terrifying. Don't want to get hit by that. Alright, let's watch out for the poison gas, of course. Grenade launcher guy does connect. They always do just a ton of damage, don't they? Alright, so we got both pieces of loot. Looks like there's a bonus piece of loot right there. So that's great. Let's make our way back around to the right side. We do have the enemies defeated that need to be. Just got to collect the rest of the loot and get on out of here in one piece. And of course, on to the Act 2 boss fight. Nice, just getting some gold. Gonna really cash in on interest here. So wreck up the place. An achievement has been completed. So I'm gonna have to understand more about what that is, of course. Alright, so we got trick doors here. What do we have? So it's gonna be 2, 3, 1 is the combination. Yeah, bullet bender, I'm digging it for sure. I just feel a bit more lethal with it because my shots are landing, you know? Landing consistently. Watch out for the poison damage, though. Alright, let's get out of here. Looking good. What do we have? So $600 in interest. That's crazy. Alright, very nice. And what else do we have? We have heavy armored boots, Lucky Clover, smart boots. Okay. Definitely interested in the heavy armored boots. But let's check our perks first. Tougher armor. Yep. Going with that. A crit chance and multiplier. Plus 10% to all damage. Yep, I like that. And our current boots. 320 and 20%. This is 416 and 26%. Plus it gives you energy and crit chance as well. Wow. Yes. Smart boots. How about those? Faster projectiles plus 26% longer range. Wow. Let's sell this. Yeah, we are going into this quiet town here. Let's hope we get something real nice. Got a ton of gold. Been stocking it pretty much all game. Made a few purchases here and there. But let's see what we have. Our character's looking pretty cool too. Alright, fellow trader here. What do you have? And do you like gold? So he's got a magnum, a 1-star magnum. Gun drones, grenade launcher, spiral laser, sparring pads. So a whole bunch of nothing here, pretty much. At least as far as what would be useful to us at the current moment. So what else do we have? Is there another vendor? Hopefully there's several more. Usually the house denotes a vendor. Alright, so this guy has the tornado cannon plus 40% larger area. Selling that for a dirt cheap $8.96. I think I've definitely got to buy that. Yeah, we'll be buying that. It's a legendary weapon. Let's see what we can do to make it work for us in this one. Is there another vendor anywhere? There is not. Okay. So now we can focus on upgrades, right? I think our belt's really good. I think obviously our portal harvester is our top priority here. So let's go ahead and get an upgrade in this. So let's forge it. So it just improves the quality of the item, right? Ups the star value, which improves the quality, the modifiers. So that is very good. Let's go back to our initial vendor here and make sure we use his forge as well. So I've seen as many as like 4 or 5 vendors in one of these quiet towns. We only get 2 here. So definitely a little disappointing, right? But this portal harvester is getting very strong as we level it up more. I mean, plus 40 healing each level. That's very, very strong. Very good. Keep us alive. Plus 52% accuracy on this magnum here. It just doesn't really compel me. I think I'm good. Alright, so into the boss fight, and then hopefully we come out victorious. And we're taking a look at Act 3. So let's go. Well, first off, blow up some scenery. Alright, so barely a dent in the old pocketbook there. Still got a ton of cash. Alright, so I think... I mean, I love the fire rate of the driver pistol. But you gotta go tornado cannon here. You just have to. I think we can pop into the shop. Emergency forge. So this does definitely cost some cash. It does. But let's get the portal harvester upgraded. Wow. So it gives you bonus armor. Wow. This is insanely strong now. Might as well. I mean, we do have the cash, right? Alright. Prototype reloader. 30% shorter clip reload. Let's definitely use that. Tornado cannon. I've got to really master how to use it. I've got to do that better for sure. Alright, here we go. Large and in charge. Let's go. I don't believe I've fought this boss before yet. Alright, so. Okay. So it seems like it's more intuitive. There used to be like this effect where you have to like charge it up or something. With this, I'm just holding down the appropriate mouse button and it summons a tornado. So it's a much more useful mechanism of firing. Let's see what it does here. Oh yeah. Does like a continuous damage effect in a broad range. Alright, very good. So let's go. Let's get on our auto-targeter. Let's go. We have the hunter. You are just the prey. Well, what happens when the hunter becomes the hunted? I guess we're going to find out here, my friends. Alright, so there he is. I don't like the idea of the hunter getting close to me. kind of an uncomfortable thought. Let's kill his cronies here. Well, we kind of see what he does. Looks like the tornado will tear through scenery as well, so it'll go through the trees. That's definitely a nice touch. Alright, so Hunter, where you at? With a name like Hunter, I would assume that you got good damage on you. Oh yeah, look at that attack. Alright, let's go. Let's find him. There he is. Okay, so he's got fires a volley of missiles at you. Got big grenade launcher guy. Okay, our armor's gone. So we got hit by something. Pretty intense there. I would assume this guy can probably do a tremendous amount of damage on you if he gets you. But he buckles under the pressure of the burst railgun and the tornado cannon. So let's go. Act 2 complete. On to Act 3. Let's go. Starting to build that gold stockpile back up. Achievement completed. Just chilling. So we have smart boots, gun drones, pistol, football helmet, electro steps, glass bauble. Plus some perks. Thorns, escalation time, Vestor relations. We're going with that. 30% less trap damage. Purchases cheaper, sales more lucrative. Grants 1 free forge. Yeah, absolutely. 40% damage while fully shielded. Crit multiplier. Clips are 20% larger. 10% shorter clip reload. Love that. So with our free forge, I mean, do we go in on the portal harvester here again? Is there a max level? The unhealthy pack. Sets your health to 1. Wait, that's green. I think the green is... I believe this is an Easter egg, if I remember correctly. I mean, I don't want to set my health to 1. Let's definitely forge this up. Plus 500 armor, 189. Heal plus 3 each level. Wow. Level 5 armor is pretty amazing. So this is the refresh shop. I mean, I don't want to reset my health to 1. Weapons fire faster and charge faster. I think if it isn't broken, don't try to fix it, right? Crit multiplier, though. I'm good with our super heavy armored boots. Alright, so this is Act 3. I've never been in Act 3 before. So what are we looking for? Obviously legendaries. So here's a legendary weapon right here. You love to see that. Also, Quiet Town. Got a bunch of Quiet Towns here. A bunch of Quiet Towns on the board. We have a legendary perk this way. So do we like the weapon or do we like the perk? I do feel like we could benefit most from the weapon. And this is, of course, all the more reason to just save our gold with all of the Quiet Towns. Gonna be able to do some good stuff with some big upgrades. So let's go smash and grab. What does the glass bauble do again? Plus 10 shield, recovers 1 shield per second. Got it. Alright, let's go. So this looks like a little, like, mining act. Like we're in the mountains, like a mining operation here. I like it. Yep, so that's not good. Spikes hurt. Who would have thought? Looks like we have security cameras. What do those do? Let's throw on our targeter. Alright, we got a guy that's glowing blue. This should mean that he's going to drop some extra loot and stuff, but boy, does he have some hit points. My goodness. Wow. That guy took some serious abuse. That is insane. Alright, so let's find the loot. Looks like the loot is... It's kind of a long, windy level, it appears. Okay, got hit by a boulder there. Okay, so the mining level, it's definitely a step up in difficulty. I will certainly concede that for sure. It appears as if I lost money somehow. Look at this guy just tanking all of this damage. That is insane to me. How much health does that guy have? So the guys that glow blue have some serious HP. Like a serious HP buff, for sure. Alright, let's keep working our way through here. Carving through, looks like all of the loot is in a few locations in this particular map. Gotta watch out for traps. Boy, do traps get treacherous. Alright, let's keep going. Got a piece of loot right here. Well, a couple pieces. Portal is open. Escalation bar is about halfway. Alright, so we got it. So let's get out of here. We got 2 minutes, but the escalation bar is what concerns me more, for sure. We're definitely going to be met with some resistance on the way back, but we're going. We're going. Let's keep moving. Got the little construction worker cubes. I think that is a charming touch for kind of an industrial site, right? It looks like they steal money from you. Man, stay off my money. I'm gonna have to check the creature compendium. See, learn some more about some of the new enemies I've been seeing. I mean, basically, if you saw the demo version of the game, right? The full release here delivers in a big way. Just adds a whole bunch of new content. And this is certainly a fun game to just pick up and play through for an hour or so. Blow off some steam. Deal with the hordes. Dodge some bullets. Find some legendary gear. And we do get the chain gun here. That's great. I do love me the chain gun. Let's see what we have for our perk first. So incendiary rounds, we have crit chance and multiplier, max energy, and then energy recharge. I mean, I think we're doing just fine on energy. Let's go crits. We have the plasma thrower. Shield recovery, fires faster. High fire rates. Good ammo, does burn damage. Chain gun though. Pierces +3 enemies. Shorter clip reload and just super high accuracy as well. Wow. Tornado cannon. I think I'm going to take that off for now. Champion's belt. I really like the belt that we have. Sets your health to 1. Is that like... Limit 1 per level, so... That must be the game's way of... Giving, like, no longer giving you access to the health pack in the shop, I'm thinking. I think that's intentional. However, I was told that green tier items are what's called an Easter egg. I wonder what the chain gun's gonna do with our auto targeter. Yeah, saw blades hurt. Look at that. The bullets are definitely bending. It's a very unique tactical weapon for sure. Alright, we got the Wallers here. And I'm not talking about the now retired tight end, Darren Waller. I'm not talking about him. But that guy's story is an inspiration. So if you like the NFL or you just like inspirational stories, look up the story of Darren Waller. Alright, let's keep rolling here. Definitely a lot of traps. I'm noticing a huge increase in the quantity of traps. Makes the game more treacherous for sure. Alright, so we got 2 items remaining. I mean, I think that the chain gun is just, it's a little more fitting for my playstyle. I like the running gun. I like the quick firing, right? The tornado cannon, for all of its good qualities, to me it just develops a little too slowly. It's more of a weapon that, oh wow, look at that. My bullets were bending around that corner. Destroy 5,000 enemies. We are getting close. Alright, I definitely want to be wary of the escalation bar here. But there are a few enemies glowing blue, which drop gold. So the construction worker guys steal 150 bucks from you, huh? That's not very nice. And then it seems like you get the money back if you kill him. I think I really like this weapon targeter. Alright, so we have a blue Waller guy. Alright, we gotta hurry up. Looks like some guy had like some chains on me or something. All these new enemies, I'm not sure what to predict with some of them. That was unpredictable for sure. I was not expecting that. Got a nice combo going right now. It's a new run record. Maybe we can extend this just a little bit. We got a little bit of time left before we ideally want to be out of here, right? 226. Plus, it is fun screwing around with our new targeter. Alright, our combo's done. Complete the level. Get a nice chunk of 700 in interest. We're back up to about 10,000. So we get a turret kit, a burst railgun. We get the blaster beam here. Yes. Love me the blaster beam. Alright, so I think we can retire. We can effectively retire the burst railgun. It did really, really well. It really did. But chain gun, blaster beam, I think is a solid 1-2 punch. Pierces +1 enemy, inflicts 12% burn. Okay. Max energy, energy recharge, weapons charge 25% faster, plus 10% escalation time. Let's go with this. And we have the blaster beam. So it does a tremendous amount of damage, and more importantly, it's going to be something that we can, of course, continue to upgrade. So I'm not sure what I want to do with the tornado cannon yet. Just not sure about it. But let's pop on into this quiet town here and spend some money. Let's go. Maybe I can get some legendary gear. And if you don't know what the blaster beam is, well, it's a giant laser. It's kind of a one-shot. You get a couple of shots out of it, maybe, depending on your clip size stats, right? For us, we get 2. Look at that, we found some gold. How about that? Alright, so what do we have here? We have a forge. Nothing really worth buying, it appears. Lots of weapons. The portal harvester is maxed out at 5 stars. So 5 stars is the max. That's good to know. Good to know. How about the blaster beam? So base crit chance. Okay. So we're actually going to be looking at a pretty good amount of crit on this current build. So So that is a good purchase. Absolutely. The chain gun has so much, another blaster beam. Do we go double blaster beam? Honestly. That's an honest question. Do we go double blaster beam? I mean, I'm buying it for sure. Double blaster beam, though. Plus 33% damage. Wow. That is a big upgrade right there. Double blaster beam. So here's the way out. Is there any like gold or maybe another NPC? Could really use another forge. Yeah, there is. I'm actually really compelled by double blaster beam. Plus 64% damage. Alright. So I think with the blaster beam, right, one important stat to get is clip size. And we do have a few upgrades into that. We definitely want to get some more. So that was unpredictably awesome. Let's see what double blaster beam can do for us. I mean, admittedly, I don't love taking off the chain gun. I think the chain gun is just incredible in its own right. But, I mean, when you're gifted double blaster beam, you gotta rock double blaster beam, right? Yeah. Alright, so back to the map here. We have an elite and powerful, and look, we have another quiet town. So let's see if we can't get some gold here so we can go into the quiet town with some more upgrades. Wow. So it just melds together as one giant laser beam. I love it. Let's throw on the old auto-targeting system. Let's go. Elite and powerful boss. Let's see. Wow. I think we're on to something here, my friends. Let's go. Double blaster beam. Half life already. And I've shot twice. Alright, so the Chuck twin is just obliterated by the blaster beam. Completely and utterly obliterated. I think maybe I need to potentially get away from the idea of shooting both at the same time, unless it's, you know, a big target like a boss. It's definitely a different style of play than what we've been running so far. This guy will drop some gold. And not to mention just get obliterated. Alright, so we're up to 2 grand already again. We're going to get some interest, right? Is there any gold on the field? It's kind of important to get some gold here. Not seeing any. Alright, looking good. Let's get on out of here. I think we're surviving pretty well too. Yeah, we still have full health. I mean, this is going well so far. Sparring pad, shotgun, glass bauble, a few perks. Alright. Max energy, moving faster, higher accuracy and crit chance. Let's do that. A tougher armor, shield, and shield recovery. Let's go with tough armor. Alright, so, chain gun. Let's sell the tornado cannon. I just don't need it. Sparring pads, can sell that. Chain gun. It's really tough to sell you chain gun. It just is. So I'm not going to do it. We have $3,100 to bring in with us. Do I have anything? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we got this small town. Otherwise, another legendary piece of gear here. I must have missed that. So yeah, we can definitely go across then. Let's go across. Alright, looking for gold pickups here. Every little bit will prove useful. We have another blaster beam that we have to level up. Imagine rocking 2 5-star blaster beams. Well, it's not inconceivable that we can get there. Fires faster. Okay. Be interesting to see them side by side then. How about some gold? Too expensive now. It is. We could do the lightning rod. We could do the heavy armored boots as well. What is the lightning rod doing for us? That's max energy, moving faster. Gives armor as well. Let's do that. Energy recharge. Okay. We'll take it. Alright, so we have 2 level 5 legendaries. Here's some gold. And things are just going to get way too expensive for us. Suppose we could go with the dash here. This will give us plus 3% move speed. That's not bad. Okay. This was a good quiet town here. Lots of vendors. But of course it shows up when we don't have any cash left. Heart Ripper 3000 on this guy here. Should have probably scouted. But I don't know. We got double blaster beam. We're going with it. We're going to live or die by the blaster beam here for sure. Alright, search and destroy. Let's go. Here's some gold right here. Solves our immediate concern and need. Okay, plus 2 extra rooms in this one here. Escalation bar is in place. Watch out for the security cameras. Not sure what they do. Do they, like, alert enemies to your location, maybe? Alright, let's get across. Got a piece of loot up this way. Got that guy struggling in the lava. You see that? That's funny. Just watching enemies pop like balloons here, my friends. Although I do get a little concerned with double blaster beam at the prospect of being overwhelmed. Right, here's some gold. Let's grab that. Like just a lot of small mobs on me. Doing chip damage here and there. That is the one concern that I certainly do have. When I turn on my auto targeter. Forgot about that. Alright, here's some loot. Got a waller in place. No longer, though. Got a whole bunch of small mobs here. So we've got to be careful. This is almost where, like, gun drones would be useful. Or missile drones. To just kind of help with the covery fire, right? While I'm reloading. Alright, so we had a door open up. Hard to say exactly where that was. It looks like right here. The puzzle aspect in the full release here has definitely ramped up a little bit, right? I really like what the development team has done with this game. It's smooth, it feels good, it's fun to play. There's roguelike mechanics, it's a looter shooter. It's got a gear system. It's got gear tiers, right? What more could you want in a type of game like this? Yeah, those guys got to stop stealing my money, though. That is one new addition I'm not too happy about. Losing your hard-earned cash money. All right, let's go. Let's complete this here. We got, what, a third of the escalation bar filled up. Okay. So let's make our way around. Whole bunch of loot in this one, though. My goodness. Yeah, the spikes. Sometimes you just time it out poorly. I think one of the unique things about this game is it really challenges your ability or kind of that instinct inside of you to go fast, it challenges that, right? Because you are kind of up against a timer. In some missions, for sure. Like, you're definitely up against a time clock, right? So there's this urgency factor, but there's also this I gotta be cautious factor, right? I think that's something this game does really well. Guess I wouldn't even know how to explain it, or what term you could use for it. Let's go. Got one more piece of loot to grab. Alright, so we out of here. Alright, looking good. Level completes. Starting to build up our gold pile again. And for collected loot, what do we have? We have the anti-grav platforms, baseball cap, light armor. Plus 12 health. We'll take that. Let's sell all this stuff. What do we have? We have one mission before the boss. Okay. Looks like we have a Charging Chuck from Super Mario World. Plus 10 shield. Let's use both of these. Potion of Gigantism. That's going to go really, really well with our Blaster Beam, of course. Still not ready to move off of the chain gun. I'm just not. Let's get a legendary item, though. And then into the final fight. Plus 84% enemy health. Wow. Luckily, it's not one of those missions where you gotta return to the start to teleport out. That is terrifyingly scary. Is there an NPC around here? Sometimes the NPC shows up in battles. Allows you to shop. We got a huge host of enemies in this little corridor. I suppose good thing for me I have the Blaster Beam, which stops them dead in their tracks. Okay, there's a dark portal there. I'm not sure what that does. I don't want to go near it. Maybe a gravitational type effect, possibly. I didn't really detect it too much. Alright, let's just keep moving. Any more loot? Nope. So let's go up and around to the left here. Got enemies dropping in now. I'm seeing all kinds of new enemies. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, make it out of there in one piece. And my friends, we got the boss fight coming up next. Let's check our loot first. We get the titanium treads. Okay. So I do believe that these are pretty decent. My question is the armor, right? Plus 440 armor. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're going with them. Absolutely. Nothing like getting a legendary right before the end, right? So I think we can just go ahead and sell all of this. We're going to do double Blaster Beam. I've got 3,500. Can we forge something here real quick? Everything is just a little too expensive. There's no way to make any cash quick, right? That's true. All right, let's go ahead and re-roll. Legendary health pack. Well, we're full health. How about a common perk? Let's do it. I like that you can buy those. Shield recovery. Alright, wish me luck, my friends. We're going in to uncharted territory, uncharted waters. This is it. This is the end of Act 3. So let's go. I don't know anything about this boss. I do believe this boss is a new addition to the game, a lot like the Hunter was. So let's go. Double blaster beam. The hammer. Look out below. Okay, so this guy's going to jump up and land down on you with force and violence, I would assume. My goodness. Okay, so this guy gets on you real quick. And he appears to be resistant to my fire. Is that true? Is this one of those bosses where they become vulnerable at some point? Is he flying? Is that what he's doing? Yeah, he must be airborne. Okay, I see. I got it. I got it. Very strong. He's got a lot of armor, that's for sure. So we will want to kill those guys that drop the health packs, right? And obviously the concern here is just getting whittled down by the enemy. Alright, so we got a couple thousand damage on him so far. So this is going to be kind of a war of attrition for sure. Alright, got a couple of hits on him there. I mean, he's definitely got a presence. That's for sure. Looks like the ninja cubes throw ninja stars at you. That's a nice touch. Okay, so he did get me there, didn't he? Alright, let's abort. Let's abandon this particular area and get to a safer place. Destroy a few. Achievement completed. Okay, so I need to make sure I have full reloads engaged. Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Oh, we've come too far to just squander this one. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the enemy is coming out in full force for sure. And this is kind of what I feared about Double Blaster Beam. I've got to stop using both of my shots. Unless it's in the face of Mr. Hammer here. Alright, how about a health pack? Are we seeing any of those? Those rare things? There's a legendary one in the shop. Can we just go back to the shop here real quick? No? Okay. Alright, let's just manage the armor level. Enforcers are here. You're running out of time. Okay, that's not good. Is this really how it's going to end? Really? Alright, Hammer guy. I guess I didn't realize that the escalation bar was active during a boss fight, but I suppose it is. It's right there. And now it's on fire. Yep, there's the Enforcer. These guys are the real deal, my friends. Probably stronger than the boss himself. Okay, so I've got an android that is refusing to die. Alright, there's a health pack. That's big. Get out of here, Enforcer. You're too strong to be shooting at me, man. Do too much damage. Alright, let's see if we can just keep kind of doing what we're doing. Alright, we got about half health. Alright, a couple more of these. A couple more of these. Let's just stay true. Let's stay alive. Let's stay good. Even though there's enforcers on the map, I have to stay in this localized area. Otherwise, we're going to be quickly quelled and destroyed. I've had my run-ins with the enforcers, and you see you later, Mr. Hammer. Let's go. Let's go. Enforcers on the map. Super, super dangerous. Urgency level elevated. Mr. Hammer, the new boss, does fall. And we find ourselves victorious here in Act 3, my friends. Let's go. New combo run record of 348 as well. Absolutely lovely. Admiring magic crystals, achievement completed. Bandana solar panels, we have a microwave projector. Survival belt, spiral laser, all kinds of awesome stuff. So let's see, we have clips larger. That is exactly what we need. We have moving faster. Faster projectiles and range, I like that. Energy, how about shield? Let's do that. And let's see. What does the map entail? So this must be Act 4. Okay, so there is an Act 4. Interesting. So given the length of the current video here, my friends, I do think that this is going to be where we call it an episode. We're already at the hour 20 mark. I definitely wanted to get through Act 3. So let's pop on back to the main menu here, and of course our progress does save. In our next episode of Cubed and Dangerous here, my friends, we will be picking it up at Act 4. But for our achievements, we have Great Source of Iron, defeat Big Green. Wreck up the place, destroy 200 decorations. Just chillin', complete Act 2. Destroy a few, destroy 5,000 enemies. Miring magic crystals, complete Act 3. So we got that, and of course our progress is saved. So like I said, the next time we pick this one up, we will be in Act 4 with double blaster beams and our current kit, right? Level 5 portal harvester armor, all good stuff. So this is the official full release of Cubed and Dangerous here, my friends. I sure hope you enjoyed this episode here today. We had some, perilous moments for sure. But, ultimately I think the equipment came around and we're just looking pretty good. We're feeling pretty good. So I do thank you for viewing. Thanks to the Ace High Arcade team. I really do appreciate ya. If you want to join the community, you can become a subscriber to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Give the video a like if you think I'm doing a good job here. And most importantly, stay tuned for constant content. So with that said, my friends, I'm getting out of here. Check out this game for yourself, of course. Link in the video description. We'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.